This is Henares making your day with part 3 of an article we wrote on the militarization of our democracy. General Joe Almonte once said that the military has special qualities of mind and character that make them superior to the civilian. He said that the military has a special role to play as partners of politicians to steer the country towards a socialist revolution that would transfer power and wealth from the lords of land and industry to the poorer classes, as evidenced by the examples he cited for emulation: South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand, and Indonesia. But that is a lot of bovine ordure, meaning there's a lot of bullshit. The transfer of wealth and power in those countries he cited was transferred not to the people, but to the undeserving military. We know now from our own experience during martial law and the experience of other countries cited by Almonte that military domination of national life only means more corruption, more unpunished crimes, and more violation of human rights. During the days of the Korea administration, constitutionalist Joaquin Bernas of the Society of Jesus and Bernardo Villegas of the Opus Dei never ceased to conduct surveys to prove that Filipinos trust the military more than the politicians. The Opus Dei, in its pursuit of wealth and power, always depended upon military dictatorships to enable them to achieve their objective, like General Francisco Franco of Spain, General Augusto Pinochet of Argentina, Fernando Edwin Marcos of the Philippines, to whom Father Cremades gifted a gold-plated pistol. All of these guys were supported and served by the Opus Dei. President de Gaulle never appointed a military man in an important civilian government position. De Gaulle is right, and Almonte and the Opus Dei are wrong. Militarism results in political oppression and corruption. General de Gaulle's concept of a democracy is an open-ended society where leftists and rightists are welcome to sell their ideas in open, free, and unlimited debate. He would have never appointed a militarist to the cabinet, there to fulminate on the presence of leftists in the government and to unleash the vigilantes to behead anyone disagreeing with those who squat in the status quo. More about this after these messages. This is Henares making your day with part 3 of an essay we wrote on the militarization of our democracy. President de Gaulle had this to say about the role of the soldier. He said, "Men who adopt the profession of arms submit of their own free will to a law of perpetual constraint. Of their own accord, they reject the right to live where they choose, to say what they think, to dress as they like. From the moment they become soldiers, it needs but one order to settle them in this place, to move them to that, to separate them from their families and dislocate their normal lives. In the world of command, they must rise, march, run, endure bad weather, go without sleep or food, be isolated in some distant post, work until they drop. They have ceased to be masters of their fate. If they drop in their tracks, if their asses are scattered to the four winds, that is all part and parcel of their job. In many ways, a good soldier is one of the most admirable men in the world, like a good priest almost. Like the priest, he is bound to strict discipline and self-sacrifice. He risks a lot for little monetary gain. But he's almost an anomaly in a democratic society. He's the very antithesis of the democratic man. He must never question why or reason why. If he does, he weakens the efficiency and effectivity of army discipline. His is but to do or die. As such, he is necessary for the survival of our democratic society. We need him to protect us from our enemies. But who is to protect us from their protectors? if they betray their trust and violate our human rights. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Larry Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.